Live
Final day of Laser Storm Nationals.
from Butler, Pennsylvania at the Family Bowlaway Fun Center, bringing you hot laser tag action all morning long. I'm Mahogany Woods. This is Icarus.
Hello.
And we're here to rock it. Or maybe just like gently sway you. We're going to get into our action right away here with our first match, 4Q versus Legion.
Legion's in the first seed, 4Q in the last, I believe.
Yes, Legion undefeated today, I believe, or undefeated this weekend in our round robin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had very good strategies, great adjustments. Been playing out of their minds. So they're going to be a favorite to take the whole thing this weekend.
We'll take the winning side. Yeah, we'll get the winning side. I like that.
And then round 2 will be Collective Punishment versus Wibble Dibble Deeble Dobble. Those are our 4 and 5 seeds.
Yeah, that's us. And yeah, we took fourth by 1 point.
Oh, so we were the 4 seed.
Yeah, they beat us the first day by 30 points. We beat them the second day by 31 points.
Wow, all right. All right, very tight there in the middle of the pack then. Coming in at our third match, we're going to have Retribution, our number 2 seed, versus X-Force, the 8 seed. And then our fourth match of this opening bracket will be Tempest versus Bahaha Blast, the 3 and 6 seeds. Oh yeah, go ahead and post the link.
Is Megan here yet?
I feel like I hear her talking, but I might not. No, I didn't see her coming back up from the restroom. Okay, these teams are packed up. We've got most of them in the arena. I believe we have referees selected and in place already.
Everybody ready? Can we get 2 ref?
We do not have it.
There he is.
George, do you guys have an outside fridge?
What?
An outside fridge?
Wait.
No. Brittany kept her old fridge when she got her new one and put the old one in the garage. We're having a cookout, and she's like, I don't want people tracking in and out of my house to get drinks. I'm like, oh, you have a fridge in the garage, don't you? I do. So now, every 4 days, she's like, hey, should I get something to put in the outside fridge? Yeah, we had a cookout. We got the Blackstone, and then she realized she had the outside fridge. Now we've had 2 more cookouts. We're having a third one next week.
Pretty much just if you can see the pod, you're generally playing around.
Yeah, if you guys like cooking out, stuff like that, Blackstone Grill is amazing.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely. If you can get a good one for a good price, they're $400, but she got one from Home Goods, an open box for it was 100 or something, which is crazy.
Gas or...
You can get both. You can get them gas or electric. We have a small one, a little 20-inch, but it's an electric range. It doesn't hold the heat as well as you cook, so you kind of you'll do some stuff. You'll flip them to the other side for the heat transfer, and then you got to wait for it to spin back up and get back to heat before you put your next batch of stuff on. So it's kind of slow if you're doing a big thing, but the gas one, that you crank that sucker up and just rip it.
I think they're looking for 2 more refs, right?
They were. It sounds like we're getting some ready calls.
10 seconds.
All right,
10 seconds.
that's the 10-second warning for these teams to get started. Going to be a tough challenge for 4Q. They've had a rough go of it this weekend, but they've showed some promise. We'll see what they can do against Legion here. That's Legion on the red. Legion on the red side, 4Q on the green side. You see in the bottom left corner of your screen there, we've got Papa Smurf set up at that exterior lane. Going to be looking to put pressure down there so he can push up from that position at the end of it, he'll be able to hit out the backline defense of the opposite team. It's going to be very important for him to keep the opposite team up from that interior close lane, because that player, once they get up, will be able to do the same thing to his defense.
This is starting off great. I'm going to go find the rest of our team.
All right.
Struggled over there. Don't put it back. Don't put it back. Don't put it back. You said it warning, right?
And we see after the first minute, brought to a 10-point lead for Legion to 5 points for 4Q. And Legion, there's a reason they went undefeated. They are all very strong players, have very strong cohesion. They know where each other's going to be. They know what they need to do. You see in the top left corner, Rave there, taking up that void space, going forward, grabbing some hits off the back line. Seems to have gotten what he needs. He's staying up there. He's going to stay up there and keep the pressure high. Try and enable his team to move forward through the middle of the map and find the opposing team's base. You can see in the bottom center of the screen there, that little arm poking out, that is the Phantom. He is inside the base zone there. Right above him is the enemy team's base. It'll turn on every 15 seconds. He could turn around, take a shot, and grab 5 points for his team. See, they've sent him out, and now Grumpy moves forward through that middle area. You see him disappear behind that tall barrier in the bottom center corner of the screen. He's now in the base zone. You see him in the top right walking back after he's gotten hit. Just missed that base cycle there as Ice sends him back. 60-16 now at the 5-minute, 35-second mark here. Team seem to have slowed down, taking a moment to reset. Bottom left corner, you got Red Dog there moving forward a little bit, checking over that shorter barrier to see what he can see over the middle. Taking a few shots, he's going to back up, try and keep himself safe in the middle of that interior lane. See Papa Smurf in the bottom left as well there. Having a little bit of trouble dealing with Red Dog. He's going to step behind one of the safety barriers and take an angle across the map. Wibble, dibble, deeble, dobbles. They'll be next. All right, and it looks like 4Q stabilizing a bit here, but they're gonna need to get their offense moving. Papa Smurf's gonna have to get off from that backline spot and push forward. You see in the bottom left corner there, Ice just putting beams straight down that lane. He is doing a lot of damage there. Papa Smurf tries to go over top, grabs one. Papa Smurf in the bottom left moves forward. And the Phantom's there waiting to trade off for Ice. Now Phantom moves forward, takes a couple of shots across the back line. Looks like he might have gotten one before they tag him out and send him back. Now Red Dog backing him up. Trades him now for Papa Smurf, sends Papa Smurf back. Papa Smurf having a rough time of it here. Very solid young player. He's improved a lot over the last year. He's looking to learn a little bit more and kind of test the skills that he's been building here. He's been doing a great job today. No small feat to manage to keep the Phantom and Red Dog as at bay as he's kept them. Typically those players very dominant. He's managing to not bleed too bad against them. 90-35 with 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining. See Papa, very, very tall Papa. That's a 6-foot barrier he's stepping up over, taking those cross map shots. Very good step forward jump shot for him. He might have gotten one on that back line as he came back through. You hear him call out one down there, signaling to his team. He's getting some offense going. 3 minutes now. 45-point lead. Closer to 50 points for Legion. You see Red Dog in the top left corner taking his time. He's going to want to get up that exterior point of his team. He grabs one, steps around. He's going to grab probably 2 or 3 more. But it seems Selenago was ready for him, turned and snapped on him. And now I believe that's Grumpy in the top left there, fighting with Red Dog. Trying to use his interior lane to keep the pressure off. But if 4Q wants a hope to swing this, they're going to need to get somebody in the middle there, put pressure on the middle of the map, hopefully to get themselves into the base zone and grab some extra points. Portman Jr., however, in the top center there, taking his time in the center. He's coming back after getting hit. He's going to want to get up in that middle area. A lot of angles you can take. Before sliding around into that base zone. 50-point lead for Legion now, with 1 minute 50 seconds to go. So without any offense, it's looking like 4Q is going to be taking a loss here. That'll send them to the losers bracket. And we'll send Legion on, and here we go. Selena Go in the top right corner was making a play for the pot, almost got there, but Rave waiting low on that floor shield in the top right corner. You can see him leaned in there at the very edge of the screen. From that position, looking where he was looking, he's watching that exterior lane. Minute left here, 60-point lead for Legion. Looks like they're going to lock in their first victory of the day and move on in the winner's bracket. A favorite to win this tournament now.
First thing was
seeing these teams, they know that this match is, in all likelihood, completely over, but trying to affect a little bit of change here. Not quite giving up yet. And that's going to be a wrap here. Got about 139 for Legion, 71 for 4Q. All right, these teams are going to come out here. We're going to get our next match set. It's going to be Collective Punishment, I believe, on the green, versus Wibble Dibble Deeble Bobbles on the red. And that's my team, Collective Punishment. So I'll be getting off the mic here. We'll get a replacement commentary for you. And we're going to go into Game 2 of our first round in this double elimination tournament here at Laser Storm Nationals 2024 in Butler, Pennsylvania at the Family Bowlaway Fun Center. So we're right here in the ready room with the stream, so you got a lot of the crosstalk as everybody comes out.
I cooked so hard for my first time. I made pasta.
All right, we got Chef Boyardee out here. He's doing work. I believe that is Squishables. Feels really good about his performance there. And you know what? 71 points against Legion is no small feat. That team is absolutely bonkers. 2 former national champions. Actually, 4 former national champions in there. A national champion runner-up. 2 of what could be considered some all-time greats in Laser Storms as well, in Rave and Red Dog on there. Very stout team. They are the team to beat today if you really want to take home that first place gold. What's that?
You have the bracket over here?
I do. Next up is Wibble Dibble Deeble Dobble and Collective Punishment. I don't know what sides though. Or are we coin flipping? So this is like coin flipping or choosing?
You guys choose side.
Or coin flip if we both want it.
You guys both want it top.
All right. And this is our map here today for Laser Storm Nationals. As you can see, very small arena. These little grid lengths are about 2 feet each. So this arena is 40 feet by 30, roughly. Very small arena for Laser Storm, typically. It's very fast-paced, very close quarters. Typically, your teams are going to want to get up this exterior point here. Enables them to hit out the backline defense of the team. This enables their pod runner to come from the middle in to this base zone here. Once this base zone turns on, and everybody excited to be here today. A lot of good vibes, a lot of good feelings. But once that player comes into this base zone here, they're going to be able to hit it. I don't have a preference. Purple. And when they hit that pod there, that base, it's going to get their team a nice extra 5 points. 1 point for a player hit. You also have this interior point for each team here and here. And very integral to keeping people out of these spots, keeping people out of these exterior lanes. You also do get a lot of really great action and shots over the top of this barrier here and from the full front point of here. Very dangerous, though, because it's so quick to get back and reload at your energizers. Okay, looks like everybody's packed up. I'm going to go and get myself packed up as well. And we'll see you here in a moment for Game 2, Collective Punishment versus Wibble Dibble Deeble Dobbles.